hunting escaped wild animals is about split-second decisions. However, the killing of 3 stray lions by authorities near the Kruger National Park on Thursday has raised questions. Angelo Coppola spoke with a vet at the Mpumalanga Tourism Parks Agency about the incident.
So the public have been watching the story with interest. Tell me what your team was confronted with when they actually got on site.
We flew around looking for them and we found them in a very thick bush, the wounded one and his buddy. And then there was patches of thick bush, so they will dart from one thick bush to another thick bush as we fly with the helicopter over them. And because the one is wounded, you know, it sort of forces us to make a decision there. You know, we can't leave a wounded one.
Now, the other question that's on everybody's minds is, why did your team decide that they had to actually kill both the wounded and the uninjured lion?
If you remove 2 and you leave the one alone, he feels insecure. So he'll probably start roaming a lot more, be more skittish, and it can happen. It will take months before we find him again, you know. And obviously it's a risk for human life, it's a risk for livestock. So obviously we must think of the animal, but we also must think of the population. And if you, like if they're 3 together, and they're confident, you know, then it's easy to approach them, it's easy to get them on a carcass, it's easier to catch them. But once they split up, you know, he's by himself, he's already been shot at, you know, he can become very more skittish, secretive, can't find him again, you know, and so the opportunity was there. Unfortunately we couldn't dart, but just to understand it, you know, if you dart a lion, you know, you get within 40 meters of it, you dart it, it takes about 7 minutes before it sleeps, so you have to be able to recover it again safely.